Kim Goes to England, a digital story by Kimberlee Bartle. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Kim who had the chance to live in the amazing city of London, England. She was able to see so many things she'd never before thought imaginable. Buildings that were hundreds of years old, Abbey Road where the Beatles walked, the London Eye, and so many other things that she'd only pictured in her mind. It was a fantastic time for her to travel and see the world. After 2 weeks of traveling, however, Kim remembered why she was there: to study. At first she was disappointed and scared sitting in her first class, especially because there was already an assignment proposed. She was supposed to take a children's book and redesign the cover for a modern audience. She had no idea what she was going to do. She walked to the library, knowing she would find many books for inspiration there, and as she sat, she decided to think of some of her favorite children's books that really impacted her as a child, until she finally got the beginning of a big idea. She thought, why don't I take my favorite children's book, A Little Princess, and redesign that cover? I have a really interesting idea of how to make it. She ran as quickly as she could back to her dorm room, accumulating a lot of dust along the way, and when she finally made it back inside, she decided the best choice was to bundle herself up into her bed and work until the project was done. She spent 8 hours working on her laptop, creating and reading and feeling amazing about her project. When she was finished, her final project may have seemed a little unusual to the other students, but she could not have been more excited to take it to the library, print it off, and then turn it in. She just knew her teachers would love it. After she'd turned in her project, Kim couldn't help but think about how much she truly enjoyed making her assignment, that it meant much more to her than her normal work. As she sat there, she wondered if children's literature was something she wanted to take with her beyond her studying in London. She knew in her heart that that was true. Even when it was time at the end of term for her to fly back to the States, Kim made a solid vow with herself that she would one day return to her beloved London and she would get a degree in studying and writing children's books. The end. Well, at least for now.